In a world ravaged by disease and extraterrestrial war, the Earth has become uninhabitable and humankind has become virtually extinct. You are one of the lucky few that escaped Earth on a space station, waiting for another inhabitable planet to come along. In order to ensure your survival, you must defend against alien attacks as well as raiding destroyed spaceships for supplies and parts. Here, JavaScript is your best weapon. Build, expand, and upgrade your space station by writing lines of code as well as program your robots to help defend you on raids. At Code and Command, you can learn how to code, polish up your skills, and use it to help conquer other ships as well as defend your space station. Remember, there isn't just one solution to a problem, anything is a possibility.
Operation, Code, and Command. A desperate last chance to attain victory. Our ship, with its experimental warp drive, can leap forwards into the heart of the enemy fleet, allowing us to board their flagship and set off its self-destruct, which will win us the day. I will not lie, this will be a very challenging mission. There will be casualties, there will be sacrifices, but yet it is one of our best chances for victory. Follow us, join this mission, and there may be a chance that we will make this day a victorious one. Here's the website for our project, Code and Command. As you can see, we have a home page, About Us section, frequently asked questions, contact us, and ways for the user to begin playing. We've set up the server on a remote Amazon EC2 instance, and we have a SQL database for storing the user data. Once we log into an account, we can begin playing the game. Moving on, we come to the gameplay portion of the demo. At the moment, we're on the main menu, and you can see in the background some of the 3D graphics produced by our own custom WebGL engine. We'll talk about that more in a bit though. Here we have the options menu, allowing users to tailor the gameplay experience to their preferences. For first-time players, pressing play will launch you straight into the game. As you can see, we have dialogue in the game. We wanted to create a story to give motivation to the players. This is told mostly for your advisor during the game, Gary the Machine Gillespie, who gives you briefings on the situation and advice on where to go next. At the moment, he explains how the survival of Earth depends upon you reaching the bridge of the enemy's flagship and setting off its self-destruct. To do this, we'll jump right into the gameplay, where you can see a lot of the systems of the game come into play. One of these is the input. You can control the character with the keyboard and mouse, allowing you to interact with the environment. However, to build this interactable environment, we needed to create a lot of systems, from the collision system we created from scratch, to the enemy AI for the various enemy types you encounter in the game, one of which uses a finite state machine pattern to improve its behavior. However, the environment also needs to be seen. A lot of the graphical assets were handcrafted from scratch, going from concept art to fully animated and textured 3D models. Our engine then uses various lighting techniques, from point lights with diffuse and blend falling specular shaders for the dynamic characters, to baking light maps onto the static geometry to simulate static global illumination in real time. This engine was all done from scratch with WebGL, which gave us access to raw OpenGL commands in the browser. This means it can be played with no plugins and allowed us to custom tailor it, creating special effects such as bloom for the lights and animation for some of the characters. Completing the objective, we were able to set off the self-destruct, and, after a dash to the escape pod, able to escape. With the battle completed and Earth saved, it is time to rebuild. Here, you can recode components of your spaceship to repair it and begin the next mission. We also managed to recover a helper bot from the last mission, which we will need, so we will quickly reprogram it so that it can follow us during this next upcoming mission. Speaking of which, this second mission will take place in Antarctica, where important resources for restoring the space station were found buried underground. Here you can encounter a new enemy type, the bear. While dangerous, it will only attack if threatened. An enemy outpost here provides the main challenge for this mission, but after defeating its defenders and exploring outwards, the resources were found, and the mission was completed. Hi, I'm Alex, the project manager for Team Bow.
Hi, my name is Stefan, and I'm part of Team Bow, and I'm the software architect.
Hi, my name is Edward and I'm the software development lead.
I'm Linwell and I'm one of the quality assurance leads on this team.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm the other quality assurance lead on this team.
My name is Jeremy, and I'm the senior system analyst.
My name is Sylvia Lee, and I'm the user interface specialist.
I'm Daphne Liu, I'm the business analyst of this team.
Hi, I'm Fernando Jaime and I'm the database specialist.
Hello, I'm Daniel and I'm the algorithm specialist.
So the idea of Code and Command is to create a fun environment in which people can learn how to code.
We wanted to have that interface between the computer and the player and make it more fun and engaging rather than just looking at plain text on a screen.
I think the game is really cool in that it forces the user to change aspects of the game.
We have a HTML website which allows users to find the page and find out different information. The create and login are handled by a PHP backend, which connects to a SQL server we have to validate and create new information. After all that, the user then is entered into the game, which is all done in JavaScript using WebGL to render the 3D graphics. We're creating all the characters and 3D assets. Basically, it started from concept art, which was provided by our graphic artist, Sylvia. And then from there, I started with like a box and then kind of extruded and cut it and did various things to kind of morph it from just a plain old cube into the character.
The biggest challenge is really learning PHP because it was the first time I've ever been introduced to that.
We're learning a new language at the same time as trying to research the function you're trying to implement. Took up a lot of time.
One of the main difficulties with a team this large is that it's hard to kind of coordinate, find times where everyone can meet together. But we did our best and communicated over Slack.
There's tons of different ways to do the same task, but of course there's always going to be that compromise between which one is actually better, more efficient in terms of memory.
Most other games have failed because they prioritize the coding experience more in the game, while ours is a game that incorporates teaching how to code within it.
Usually with web, you have a lot of Flash games and similar things, which are all generally 2D. So I thought it would be really interesting to kind of mix things up a little compared to the usual web game and make it free.
The animation itself really makes it feel like we did something and we're bringing it alive.
I feel really good about the project. Like everything came together really well and all the components worked together. So I'm pretty happy with what we were able to accomplish.
I definitely learned a lot from people in this team, and also I get more familiar with the whole process of designing software.
I'm pretty sure people are going to enjoy